entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story. Through our impactful conferences over the years, we have inspired change and empowered individuals to take bold steps towards their dreams. Me Global has equipped over 500 individuals with the knowledge, skills, and support needed to launch and grow their ideas. With the guidance of industry experts, our dedicated team have nurtured mentees, helping them turn promising ideas into reality. As a backbone for inspiring entrepreneurs, we provide financial support to mentees through business pitching opportunities, where they also receive guidance.
The shares and investments and those things. Now, these are the key 4 areas that people are generating wealth from. So the question is, out of these 4, which one are you aspiring to be part of, or which one are you already part of, which one are you working towards? The one that almost everyone, it has become the entrance stage for every beginner, is the commodity market. That's the easiest. The commodity market, from selling of ice cream cake, selling of soap, soap below, petty trade business. These are the common areas that everyone is entering into the sector with. Everyone, please, a second. Let me pray this. Hello, my second. Yeah.
A look back on our impact. At Me Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story through our impactful conferences over.
The point is the commodity market. The easiest starting point is the commodity market. From there, you can graduate to proper business or real estate or the paper assets. So because of time, we'll skip through some of the detailed things, but I'm sure with the things I've said, you already know about them. Paper assets has to do with the shares, investment. If you should look at the rich people in town today, if it's not business, real estate, commodity, or paper assets, or maybe we should mention some names so that it will be easy to understand, to relate. Paper assets. When you come to paper asset billionaires, the likes of Warren Buffett. Paper assets, investment. If you come to commodity, Dangote. Dangote is in the commodity industry. If you come to business, Elon Musk is a real estate that no name easily comes to mind. But a lot of people are real estate billionaires or mugu. But if you know any, you can mention the name so that it will be easy for everyone to understand. Real estate, who comes to mind? Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the... Those who are surprised, he made his billions from real estate. He was a billionaire before he became president. So the courage he talks with, he has chopped billions already. So Donald Trump is an example of real estate billionaire. Business is Elon Musk. Commodity, Dangote. Paper asset, Warren Buffett. So you can read about these people and understand. So if you look at the word billionaires now, they are in one of these sectors. They are one of these sectors. So the question is, which of these sectors are you going to penetrate through? Yes, commodity. See, everybody uses like any household item now. So imagine your community. You go house by house. I'm selling. Don't go and sell food house by house. In our Ghanaian belief, there are some things people will not buy. Somebody will say, Ube, you come to Jujumi. So look for things that when you go and knock house by house that you are selling, before you leave, somebody will buy one or two. So these are the areas that people are creating wealth from. So when you leave this place, sit down and reflect on it that, yes, wherever you are now is okay. Wherever you are starting from is okay. But you should aim to enter into one of these areas. You should aim to enter into one of these through these areas. Content creation falls under business. Now, content creators, they have money. The sad thing is that we are late to join, is it a bandwagon or something, as Africans or Ghanaians. When the thing is far gone, before we realize that this is now, currently, where the money is content creation. People are becoming millionaires through it. We are yet to hear of the first billionaire through content creation. But as for the millionaires, there are a lot of them. There are a lot. It's the billionaires that we've not heard of yet. At least, these key areas, because the football, you and I, we cannot play. So, we won't talk about that sector. So, the income generation practical strategies. In today's economy, the single income source is no longer safe. You cannot focus on a single income source in today's economy. You can't. Today's economy rewards value creation, skills, problem solving, speed, and adaptability. Your salary is your starting point, not your destination. So there's nothing wrong with earning salary, but it's a starting point. It is not a destination. The sad thing is that it becomes a destination for majority of people. Once they enter into the salary bracket, the comfort zone sets in. You'll be mentoring someone, they'll be making progress. As soon as they get employment, attention. But the challenge is, fine, in today's economy, there are some jobs that grows with you. But there are jobs that today you are earning maybe 8,000 cedis as salary or 7,000 as salary. As a young graduate, you are happy. Because, hey, right from school. But 10 years down the line, 8 years down the line, you realize no improvement. Maybe the maximum is they only come and add 1,000 cedis to it as increase. So you realize it is not enough to sustain you. That is why we are pushing the entrepreneurial agenda. There's a colleague of mine, a friend I know who wanted to travel. The guy was eager to travel and I was like, Master, per what you are earning in Ghana here, you are not doing bad. It's okay. Why would you want to start life? He said, Master, now the company, in the last 3 years, they've sacked about 30 workers. And I was like, why? He said, what they are doing now is, the longer you've kept in the system, the salary increases. So maybe when they entered 8 years ago, they were earning about 4,000, 3,000. And because they've been long in the system, now they're earning about 10,000, some are earning 11,000. So the company is trying to be smart. So those who have been in the system for like 8, 10 years, they are finding ways and means to lay them off, and then they bring in new graduates. So in other departments, out of maybe 40 workers, they've laid about 32 off, leaving only 6 or 7. So that 7 will train the new ones. So the new ones coming, if they pay them salary 2,500, young graduate out of school, there are no jobs. So if you tell you pay them 2,500, 3,000, they are happy. But that 3,000, it is one person's salary. If the person was earning 11,000 and was sacked, that will pay 3 people. So at the end of the day, the company is saving money. So it was like, no matter what, it will get to his turn. So it's better he finds his way out before it gets to his turn. Because they will assure you that, oh no, these people misbehave, that's why we sack them. But they've watched the trend and realized that almost every month somebody is going home. Little misconduct, you are sacked. Little misconduct, you are sacked. So they've got a clue that this is what the company is doing. The new people they are bringing, they are paying them beginning salary 2,000, 2,500. So the remaining 6 people they leave behind, theirs is to supervise and train. So by the time the new graduate will rise from 2,500 to 8,000, it will take about another 10 years. So they don't. So that's now these are the things you need to. Salary is a starting point, but it shouldn't become the destination. If truly you want to build wealth. There's nothing wrong with earning salary. There is nothing wrong with it. But the system we find ourselves in, you can't depend on salary alone. See, outside, somebody will lose job today, 2 weeks in a new job. In Ghana, if you lose job today, even that 2 years, maybe if you're the work you are doing, if you're earning maybe 10,000, 11,000 cedis as salary, to get another company to pay you that same salary, it will be a miracle. Unless you are able to create value. Unless you're able to create value. You meet so many people today because they are used to the system. There are some companies, if you are in it, because before they will lay you off, it has to go through a system or a process. But if you're a private company, please, do not joke with the system we are in. Government company or companies that are large company controlled by government or something, that one, you can sleep. So types of income every builder must understand if you want to build wealth. Active income, which is the salary, wages, or professional fees. The limitation is it stops when what? The job stops. It stops when the job stops. So if you're a beginner, the active income stage is fine. But for those who go into business, the business income, trading, services, digital products. Trading, commodity, you want to sell something. Services, maybe you can teach, you can do something. You package as a service. Consultation. The digital product, content creation. You can go into it. Those in school, you are fortunate. At least before you finish university and the system would welcome you, you can learn something. I always say this when I talk to students, when I go on campus. If you graduate from university today without a skill, your house people, they are handsome. If you graduate from university without a skill, that means you are not serious. Even knowing how to drive is a skill. Knowing how to drive is a skill. So if you're a student, the majority of the skills you can learn them within 5 months, 6 months. And these skills can lead to wealth creation. So once you leave this place, ask yourself, what skill do I have? what skill can earn me an income? Public speaking is a skill. Leadership is a skill. Somebody who can lead people to execution. The people who are battling with leadership, you have a project, you want somebody to lead. You see how difficult it is to know the kind of leaders we have. So another form of word building is this one. The account guy spoke, or the finance guy spoke much about it, so I'll not talk more of it. Types of income everybody must understand. The investment, shares, and funds. This one, if you want to create wealth through this place, it requires patience, time. Me, I can't. So this area is not. This area is not my area. The portfolio income, where investment, shares, and funds, creating wealth through this stage, it is not. It is not my area. I don't have that patience. I believe in going on the field. I believe I can create or generate my own wealth. So I believe to take the people who are not risk takers, they go for the number 3. For me, number 3 is never my style. Because if you tell me you give me 13% a whole year on 100,000 cedis, I would rather prefer to take a risk with 40,000 and save 60. The 40,000 I used to try business. So even if I lose it, I will get some back. But through the process, I will gain knowledge, experience. But the investment shares type, you learn nothing. You gain no experience. Your money is just working for you. Of course, with the number 3, if you do it so well, within 10, 15 years, you can be a millionaire. But some of us, we want the experience. We want the midnight cry. When you are chasing people to pay you and they are not picking your cost, those experiences, we want it. So some of the practical income generation strategy is what? Strategy 1, skill monetization. What skill are you going to monetize? So let's go through it. If you are to monetize a skill in creating what? Which of these skills would you monetize? Is that? Sales. Oh, you see, I want us to reflect upon it. So that tells you that if none of this works for you, that means how do you plan to create wealth? The previous one. Which one? The one you don't like. Investment. Where would you get the money from? One strategy of generating wealth. Skills people will always pay for: sales, digital marketing, teaching, technical services, logistics, writing, design. At least you should be good at one of this. Minimum 1. If you're able to master one of this, trust me, you won't be hungry in Ghana. But the challenge is, you meet people, out of this, not even one. So now if I see CV and I see I'm a fast learner, I can adapt to this. The question I ask you is, so you're a fast learner and 4 whole years in university, you didn't learn any skill. It is my time you are going to use to be a fast learner. If you're a fast learner, prove it. You graduate with at least one of this. Or if you're working for someone, at least master one of this. The easiest that, maybe if you don't like to stress yourself, sales. Learn how to sell. If you know how to sell, trust me, people have products. Selling is their problem. Somebody has a car, doesn't know how to sell it. Somebody has gadgets in their shop, no one is buying. If you know how to sell, it will solve your problem. So action is learn one high income skill and package it. So even if you are in employment now, the system we are in, to build wealth, you need to learn one of these skills and add it to what you are doing. If you're able to master one of these skills and add it to what you are already doing. With me, sales is my staff. Whatever I do, I try to add sales to it. Because maybe the digital marketing, design and those things, I will not have the time or so at least with the sales, with that one, I know I can find my way around it. So which one are you mastering? It's a new year. Out of all these things here, 6 months is enough to be like to gain knowledge in it. Yes, basic to intermediate. 6 months is enough. 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. Or let's say 3 hours. Is that? Right to be a lifetime. In this era of AI. If you know how to edit, there are people who they don't even have, even though AI has done the work for them, they don't even have the time to edit. It's like a work an assignment and somebody used AI in doing it. And the person didn't even have the time to edit. Straight from AI to submission. And when you see the lecturers getting angry that don't use AI, the reason why they are getting angry is because at least read through and edit. Some students put the assignment in it, copy it, and paste, not to even read through. Strategy 2. Every problem is a business opportunity. Examples: convenience, speed, access, quality, cost reduction. You the first part, maybe you don't fit, you think you don't fit in it. The second strategy you can use to create wealth. Which of these can you provide? Convenience, speed of doing something. There are a lot of challenges in the system. People want things. Sometimes they go through stress. If you can provide convenience, they'll pay you for it. If you can guarantee them of speed, they'll pay you for it. You just have to find out which area you think you want to fit in. Are you going to provide convenience for people or provide speed for access? Speed. You see, there are people who don't care about money. When they want something, they want it. And some, they want it because of the speed. If you tell them it will take 3 days, they tell you are not serious. They want it now. If you can guarantee that speed, they'll pay it for you. There are people who love discounts. If you can be the link to discounted products, they'll pay you for it. Yours is to go out there and find out how to get discounted things. Imagine your WhatsApp status. What are you posting there? You're always posting jokes. But imagine starting from tomorrow, you go online and look for things and realize that which things have been discounted, and you post on your WhatsApp status. Daily you post things. Before the month will end, somebody will buy from you. Before the month will end, somebody will buy from you. There are people who want quality things. They don't have the time. They don't even know how to know the difference between it. If you can provide, be the source, they'll pay you for it. The thing is, anything that people complain about can be a form of wealth creation if you can find a solution to it. Somebody sent me a link to do something recently. I told the person that if I wanted to fill it myself, in fact, I think it's my PA. She sent me a link. And I was like, if I wanted to fill it, do you think I'd have asked you to tell them to come over? I don't care what they will charge. It's the convenience I want. I won't sit down and fill it. That's how come I want them to come. I will pay. You understand? It's the convenience. To sit down and fill it, I don't want to do it. So if I'll pay for someone to fill it for me, no problem. I'll pay. There's the convenience. Those days, I can fill visa application for people, forms for people, I can do a lot of things for people. Today, you chase me, I'll not mind you. It's a stage in life. So, for instance, I'm supposed to fill a form for something, and I can pay someone to do it. I prefer to pay for the person to fill it for me. Somebody will say, are you that lazy? No. There are many people out there, same way, they want the convenience. Somebody will send you, you are charging for birth cert or passport form. You are charging for it. And you expect me to fill the form. And then when I fill it and submit it, I should send you the date. Then you will take over. And I ask the person, and I'll pay you. If I finish submitting the form, I'll go, I know where to. So it's a convenience. There are people who, so everything you see out there, trust me, there are people who need it. I'll not mention their name. I'll not mention that's a couple of business people. And in fact, let me say, my little experience with Nigerians. Nigerians will pay for convenience. Per my experience with them, they will pay for convenience. If a Nigerian wants something, his focus is the convenience, not the cost. So you see those days if you're watching Nigerian movies, you see a lot of nanny. Almost, bless. I don't know if you put as a system there. Almost every home has a nanny and gets man. Even a beginner. So when I started doing business with most of them, I realized they will pay for convenience. If you tell a Ghanaian, this will cost 2,000 cedis, it will be like, this 10 minutes work. Don't worry, I would go through it. But then I will tell you, don't they have any VIP service? So there are people out there. So these are some problems that you can solve for people. Ask yourself, how can you provide convenience? How can you provide speed, access There are people who know how to gain access to influential people. And they will pay to get you your solution. Strategy 3 is what? Buy and sell. Distribution or buy and sell. The focus is to focus on fast-moving products. This one, the easiest. Focus on fast-moving products. And there's something called target marketing. I didn't even know it was a word until I think 2 years ago, and I think now they are adding it to the English words. Because I started this thing about 7 years ago. I look at Diane's leg. Diane will wear maybe 33, 34, 35. So when I look at the leg, when I go to town, I realize that anytime I see her, she wears this type of sandals. I'll go and look for the same type of sandals, like 2 different colors. And I'll get size 33, 34, or 35. When I bring it, I know no matter what, one will fit. She will get one. So when I come, oh, I have some slippers I'm selling. She will look at it and say, oh, hey, this is my size. She doesn't know that I chose it because of her. So there are times, learn to be observant. If you want to do buy and sell or distribution, you can start with your family and friends, people around you. What do they like? What do they like? Can I supply it for them? Focus on fast-moving products and products that are high demand. Don't try to bring anything new. You are a beginner trying to create what, and are thinking of creating something new. And then what creation, on the beginner level, we don't think of new things. So we think of what to move fast. Is the money we are after. If you're able to build the word and it gets to a level, then now you think of being unique. But you see someone right from the beginning, the person cannot even afford 3 square meals. He's telling you about how they want to create unique products. It doesn't work that way. I will not invest my money in your unique product. You have to find it yourself. Strategy 4 is the what? In digital income streams. Online teaching, content monetization, freelancing, digital products. Now, every company wants to be on social media. But not every company understands how it works. So if you're able to master any of this, you can offer your service for free. Not for free, at a fee. I was sharing with the story the other day that imagine you understood content creation or social media, how to manage it very well. And you go around company to company, people to people, start talking to them. And you get even 10 people who say manage their account for them. And they are willing to pay 300 cedis a month. That person will be like, 300 cedis. In fact, take and manage it for me. But if you get 10 of that, how much is that? 3,000. You're at home. All you need is your laptop and internet. And every month you make 3,000. Would you still wake up and go around to look for a job to pay you 1,500 or 1,700, whilst you can make 3,000 from home? And as I said earlier, people will pay for convenience. Social media is not a joke. There are times to even post an article, it will take about 3 hours. You are editing, you are correcting, you are doing this, you are doing this. By the time you realize, so for instance, I'm not on LinkedIn. I don't have the energy to go through the process. So if you come and see me that you create one for me and manage for me, I'll pay you and you do it for me. Anytime I start, I get tired and I leave it. Aha. You understand? So the thing is, there are people out there like that. They don't want the stress. I'm only active on Facebook. Even that one, I'm trying hard. So you come and tell me about Instagram, X, LinkedIn. Please, please, please. Even it is a stage in life. I don't know, but I think everyone. Somebody will be like, hey, he's not serious. No. Those days, I used to do this for people and charge and collect money. But today, I cannot do it for myself. It's a stage in life. Now, if I'm doing something and it comes with stress, I just let it go. I was signing up for something very important. They were giving me challenges. For almost 2 months, I abandoned it. People will pay. All you have to do is learn to approach people. That is the challenge. Learn to approach people. The worst they can say is no. That your status, Facebook page, are you going to bury someone there? The later you know, every day, package it and post. Sell it. You'll be amazed at what people are paying for. You'll be amazed at the kind of services people are paying for online these days. When you see some of them, you'll be like, in fact, nobody will pay for this. In fact, what I was trying to remember from is that it just came to mind. Cuddling. Do you know people pay? It's not cuddling. Companion. Aha, that's the word. Companionship. I thought it was a lie. I went to research it. People are charging $200 an hour, $100 an hour to provide companion services. So you are bored at home. You can book them. They will come and watch a movie with you. They will come and chat with you, spend a day with you, and they go. Japan, they pay, and people are like, in fact, when you go, just go and read of pay for a companion. Just Google it. You'll be amazed. A guy was like, he makes about $6,000 a month. You think it's not working in Ghana here? You are joking. Do you know how sometimes people are bored? They just want someone they can chat with. No. It is not the house. You go for an event. They go to the movies, sit at the beach. It is not staying in the house with the person. No. You meet at a point, spend the whole day together. When the day ends, pick a car and go home. They also go to their place. If you like, post on Monday. Need a friend, rent a companion. 200 cedis an hour. Or 500 cedis a day. I can assure you that by end of month, somebody will book you. That is the social media era. If people were not paying for, how would somebody just come online every day, just come and be shaking their body, and they have 1 million views? Is it ghosts that are watching it? You'll be like, people, it keeps them busy. That is the era that we are in. The era we are in, there is nothing like a foolish idea. When the idea comes, 2 things you should ask yourself. How much do I have to invest? What I'm investing, if I lose it, will it affect me? If the answer is no, go ahead and test the idea. Somebody said it's only legal when the police is standing by. It is only illegal when the police is standing by. But the police does not see, it is not illegal. It is legal. The system we are in now, weird things are happening. people are paying for services that, you see, men phone here and can't question them. Reinvestment strategy. Do not consume all profits. Whatever money you are making from your business or from employment, don't consume all profits. Reinvest. Reinvest into something. And if you're a business person who is running a shop or something, as a beginner building wealth, don't be quick to scale. Reinvest the money. Somebody has been doing home service for a while now and has raised money. Instead of focusing on building wealth, as soon as they get to about 20,000 cedis, I want a shop. I want this. So all the work they've built over 2 years, they'll push all to, I want to rent a shop. By the time you realize, they spent about 40, they've even borrowed money to renovate shop, everything down. After 6 months, they realize they're making no profit from it. Don't be quick to scale. Reinvest to grow capacity. Reinvest to grow capacity. Now, we're wrapping up shortly. What I mean by monetize existing value is wealth creation, it begins with evaluating of skills. It's not about starting something new altogether. The question is, ask yourself, what do I have at the moment? Today, as we sit here, what do I have? What can I do? What skill do I have? What resource do I have? Maybe you love taking care of children. How do you monetize it? Maybe you have a family home. There's 1 or 2 rooms empty. Can I put it on Airbnb? It's not about starting afresh. It's about what can I start now with what I have. There are people that, oh, then let me go and learn a new skill altogether. It will take me 1 year. No. It's about what do you have at the moment? Whatever it is that you have, how can I monetize it? Somebody said selling, I know how to sell. Instead of going to learn a new skill, how can I start with selling whilst I learn the new skill alongside? How do you monetize what you already have? Maybe you know how to do Sobolo. You say you're organizing Sobolo masterclass. You'll be amazed. Somebody will call you and sign up. In fact, if nobody calls to sign up, what do you lose? At least you are monetizing what you know at the moment. Instead of waiting to, if you're going to learn graphic design, if that would take you 1 year. So for that 1 year, you'll be home doing nothing. Maybe you have the energy. You can go gate to gate to wash cars for people. Don't be idle.
A look back on our impact. At InMe Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story. Through our impactful conferences over the years, we have inspired change and empowered individuals to take bold steps towards their dreams. InMe Global has equipped over 500 individuals with the knowledge, skills, and support needed to launch and grow their ideas. With the guidance of industry experts, our dedicated team have nurtured mentees, helping them turn promising ideas into reality. As a backbone for inspiring entrepreneurs, we provide financial support to mentees through business pitching opportunities, where they also receive guidance and advice from industry experts and business leaders, helping them transform promising ideas into thriving businesses. Our charity initiatives continue to support marginalized groups in society, spreading love and hope through visits and donations that provide essential supplies and relief to those in need. We also spend quality time with them, offering encouragement and reminding them that they are not alone. Through our social media platforms, we share valuable financial literacy insights, helping our followers understand essential principles such as budgeting, investing, avoiding financial fraud, and building long-term financial security. We believe that financial stability leads to better business decisions, and by equipping individuals with this knowledge, we empower them to take control of their financial future. Alongside these insights, we also spotlight young entrepreneurs, sharing their struggles and triumphs to inspire others to take bold steps towards financial freedom. Stay connected and be the first to know about our latest events, mentorship opportunities, and success stories. Follow us on all our social media platforms for updates, and don't forget to share with others. Let's grow together. InMe Global, igniting the spirit of possibilities.